right. Looks like we're live. All right. Fix myself real quick. All right, there we go. There we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all let me know where y'all coming in from. What's good, y'all? Happy holidays. Yes, sir. Hold on, let me start this MIDI real quick. All right, we good. I'm in the key of F sharp, actually. Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Daquan with DaquanBowens.com, here to help musicians take their plan to the next level. And today, we're going to be talking about chord progressions that you can use in high worship moments. You know, like the moments after, you're playing a song and then, you're just like in a rumble or playing high, big music as a band. I kind of want to talk about that. In my opinion, I don't really see people talking about that much. So I kind of want to just talk about that today. So today's live stream is brought to you by DB Music Academy, which is my online platform. And my goal is to help musicians master and create your own sound, right? If you use the promo code Silent21, make sure I'm saying that, Silent21. Yep, that's the promo code. You will receive 25% off the annual or the monthly membership. And those who use the promo code will get one free lesson, all right? One-on-one private lesson, a 30-minute lesson. So that's a good steal, and that's my Christmas present to you guys. So hopefully you guys capitalize on that, all right? The link is in the description, okay? What's up, my good people? Yep, we're gonna be in F sharp today. I know y'all like F sharp. We got South Africa in the house, Connecticut, England, North Carolina. Mike, what's good, man? Yes, I got the email, man. I've been super busy, man, but I'm gonna check it out. Okay. I don't even know how you say that. Senegal? I don't know. I hope I said that right. Nigeria. What's good? Make sure y'all share this video, all right? So let me know if you hear the piano. Okay, let me know what I need to do. If I need to turn it up. I don't want it too loud. I don't want to start clipping, okay? So, yeah, so let's get started. Let me close some of these windows. All right, so, these moments that I'm going to be explaining today are moments where it's more about the band and the collective, being big and being strong together musically, right? It's not really a moment where, you can doing all these crazy chords, stuff like that, You know what I'm saying? There's more of like everybody being on the same page, because more than likely the MD is going to be the person calling out the numbers like, yo, 4, go to the 4, go to the 5 or whatever, right? And you don't have time to be explaining all these crazy chords, right? Or these crazy moves. So it's more about everybody being locked and being in the same page. In order to do this effectively, you got to know the number system. And I have a course on that on the website called The Number System Explained, just in case your number system skills are trash. All right, so what I like to do before every video is play the scales. You know what I'm saying? Got to stay sharp on these things. All right, so that's it right there. That's it. We got the scales out the way. All right, so now let's do some chord progression. So a chord progression that I like to do is very stock. Y'all probably do it already. It's the 5-1. right? And so, for example, we're playing a song, right? How Great or something. Right? Right? And you just get on that one, right? Yo, play the one, play the one. My imaginary band. Right? And what you do is just rumble on the one. You know, simple stuff, right? Playing octaves, right? Maybe I got a power chord up top, 1 5 1, and just octave in the left hand, right? So a lot of times I would tell the band 5 1, you know, so how great is our God. You know, if the singers are up, you know, in the spirit, hallelujah, I'd be like 5 1. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Right? And for that moment, I would just play the octaves in the left hand because, you know, I think it has a bigger sound. You're accenting the chord progression. So like, you know, you got that one on top, especially if you got a layer with some strings on it, and that'll be that bed, and that'll hold down those notes. 5 1, and then you come back to the chord that you landed on later, and just go back to the rumble. Right? So 5 1. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, once you're staying on that one, then you can do, you know what I'm saying? Once again, these moments are not meant to be super crazy, right? So, like, I'll do the 5 1, and then I'll do a melody or something. To that 4, right? Basically, it's a 1 4 progression, which is another chord progression that you can do, right? So instead of just doing straight like 1 4, create melodies, or what I call bridges, to get to that chord that you want to get to. So if I'm now on that 1, 3 4 5, but I'm playing that 5 chord. So right, then I'm kind of sliding into that note with my left hand, right, and then inverting that 5 chord, right, got that in second inversion, and then hitting that 4 with the 1 in the bass, creating that pedal point, right, and then 5 1, right. If you want to do chords with it, I recommend doing a major triad or a sus chord, a sus 2. So something like that. I mean, yeah, that'll work. If you guys liking it so far, you know, put a 1 in the chat. All right, y'all quiet. What was that? What was that? All right, we good. So another thing I like to do, this is common though, a lot of musicians do it, is 7 1. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of like a variation of this 5 1 situation. So you can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That rumble, and then you can alter it. Instead of going to the 1, you can go to that 6. Right? Right? You can do that. So I got that 7 chord, well, which is a 5, right? With the 7 in the bass. Then I'll take the same voicing. Right, if we temporarily think of the C sharp, because that's the chord we're playing the 3rd, the 1, the 5, the 1, 2, and the 5, right? Take that same voicing and bring it a whole step down, right? Just like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these chords are the same. You know, as long as you get the shape, it'll work. So if you have trouble moving between these chords, just bring everything down a half step. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to do it back in the day. Just bring those chords down until you can get them in every key. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? You tell your band, 7/6, 3/4. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you end that progression, whatever the last note of progression is, I recommend playing the lowest note of that number as possible, if that makes sense. So like I just said, 7/6, right? Now I did 3/4. So that 4 would be B in this key. And these are the lowest B's possible. All right, so and that really accents that last note in the chord progression. You know what I'm saying? It gives it a sense of rest. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool right there. So I'm on that 4. Maybe I could do flat 7, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So let me turn these strings off. These strings kind of getting on my nerves. So for right now, I'll turn the strings off. So you got the that flat 7. I just did a major chord, right? So I got that power chord on my left, 1, 5, 1, right? I'm using pinky, index, thumb, and I'm playing a second inversion E, right? B, E, G sharp. Bring that chord up a whole step to the 1. So that would be the normal 2 chord, which is G sharp minor or A flat minor. I'm using power chords in my left hand. But what I did was made that 2 chord a major chord, right? So it's actually like E major with G sharp in the bass. That's a common thing. My boy Hunter in the building. What's good, man? So I got that G sharp, right? That's my 2. That would operate as my 2, and that's common in like gospel, you know, that worship. You can make this sus2, right? In your left hand, your right hand. So, matter of fact, you could just play the octaves. So I got flat 7, 2, 1 in my left, 3 in my right, and then 2 in my left, and then land on that chord. You know what I'm saying? Because that's probably gonna be tough to play in real time. So, all right, flat 7, 1, 2. And then when you end it, you rumble that joint. Can you rumble to 4? Yes, sir. 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. Then when you're on that 4, just go to the 5. You can alternate 4 5s in octaves. 6, 7, 1. Those chords are trash. There we go. You know, if you're in the moment, you play whack chords. You just gotta roll with it. So, John, what's good, homie? Yo, John's phenomenal, man. Nice to see you, bro. So I got this sus2 chord right here, right? And then I have the 3rd of this chord, not the key we're in, of the chord. All right, down here. So remember, we're in F sharp. This is my 6. Take that 7. All right, same thing, and then that'll be the 1. You know. So, and then what I normally do in church. By the way, this lesson is kind of difficult to teach without being in a band. Like, this stuff is something you do, in the moment. So, you know, it's kind of tough, but I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? So you got 7 1 3 4. I think we might have did that already. Right, and then you could do 1 4 or right. You got an alternative of the 1 4. You can do flat 7 6. All right. Right. You know, that's cool. If you go to the 6, right? Depending on what kind of church you play for, if you know, CCM, this chord might not work. Not the chord I'm playing, the next chord I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Go to that flat 6, right? You got that B minor 6 right here, and then go to the 1 chord with the 5 in the bass. 7 6 4 1. Yo, Hunter. Yo, I'm teaching the lesson. You gotta chill. It's like, no. I like that. 7 6 4 1. Flat 7 4 1. Yes, sir. So like there are moments where like the band will or at least the band I play with will so if I'm like on the 1, all right, we holding the 1, instead of me just rumbling the chords, I might do and then be like 3 4. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell them like 3 4, right? But on my cue. So, all right, we're gonna hit 3 4 on my cue. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Just playing melodies into the chords instead of just, you know, rumbling it all day. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's this move that I do. I already played it. I call it Sweet Home Alabama. So every time I'm in the talk back and I tell a band Sweet Home, they know where I'm going because we communicated this stuff. Like, you know, one thing about being a good leader is knowing your strengths and weaknesses of your band and knowing what you can do and what you can't do, right? So, you know, I have some I have some musicians who need me to explain notes and instead of the numbers, because sometimes they like they lose the 1. So I'm like, all right, 3 4. Remember, we're in F sharp, B flat B or whatever, right? And I make sure I'm on yeah, the extreme head nods, babe. You be seeing me in church like yeah. Oh yeah, I can't even see that. That's not even in the frame. All right. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, knowing the difference in the band and how they communicate, because you know a leader knows how to communicate with your band. You don't force them to the way you think. You know what I'm saying? If you want the band to be better, you gotta adjust to their language. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say Sweet Home Alabama. Most people know how to play that song. So which is like, it's like flat 7 4 1, right? I think Sweet Home Alabama is some arrangement of flat 7 4 1, right? So I'll be like, yo, anytime, instead of saying flat 7 4 1, we created a name that we all know. All right, wherever you at, you know, I make sure I'm telling them 1 F sharp, 1 F sharp. All right, Sweet Home, they know to go to the flat 7. So the flat 7 of F sharp is E. Right? If I'm at CCM church, I'll probably keep it, you know, sus chords. Now we're taking it to church. Right? If we churching it up gospel, I'll add the 6 1. right? And then the one changes, right? So now if we, you know, so here's a move I like to do. I would do it by myself. So if we're in the one, you know what I'm saying, I'll do. So I'm like, all right, band. So in a one, flat 5. All right, remember we're in F sharp. C is where we landed on my cue. To the 4. Diminish. Up. You know what I'm saying? All right, 5-1. Right, and then we end it on 1. So the type of chords you use, I don't want this to be like absolute, like, okay, Daquan played a sus chord on the 1, so you have to play a sus chord. It depends on the type of church you play for, and it depends on where you're going, or, you know, if people sound like they about to church it up, then the chords change. The dominant chords, you add the dominant chords. If they're in worship mode, you keep the sus chords, and that's stuff that you know, you'll see, and or that stuff is better learned being in the moment than through a video. You know what I'm saying? So legit, the producer. What camera are you using for your overhead view? I have a Canon T6. So if you go in the description, I have links to it. You know, those are affiliate links. So if you use them, I will receive a commission. You know, no extra cost to you. You know, but yeah, if you're looking forward to that, I have. If you're looking to get a camera, you please use the links. You know what I'm saying? My wife, you know, Yaja Bowens, you know, I gotta make sure she's happy. You know what I'm saying? Christmas coming up soon. So it's a T6, but the lens I have is a Sigma 18-35. Yeah, 35 art lens. It's all in the description. The lens costs more than the camera. So, and that's, if you like I'm assuming you asked because you like it looks good to you. I'm assuming. I recommend getting Sigma lenses are a game changer. And then the camera that I'm using right here is the M50, Canon M50, and I have a Sigma 16 millimeter. You know what I'm saying? So all that should be in the description. All right. So do anybody have any questions, or do you have any ideas, or you know, ideas for chord progressions and things like that? Let me know. All right, y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Remember, you know, if you sign up to DB Music Academy, you use the promo code Silent21, right? I think that's what I said. Was it Silent21? Let me see what it says. Silent21, you will receive 25% off of DB Music Academy, and those who use the promo code will get one free 30-minute lesson, one-on-one. All right, you can't beat that, man. That's next level right there. Yeah, so hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Yep, we good. All right, so man, y'all quiet, man. So do you guys have any other questions regarding chord progressions? Or any ideas? Oh, it's a 6-5-4. Oh, duh, that's standard. So what I like to do is take the take whatever rhythmic idea. So Hunter says 6-5-4. Right here. Let me see. Let's go. Yes, sir. 6-5-4. So right, I would do that, and then I would do like three other numbers, maybe like the flat 7 1 2. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe the next time 3 4. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you build on a motif or an idea to create context, not just have random chords just going all at one time. How do people get claps for shouting music? Man, you can sample them joints, man. Like, record yourself clapping them joints and put them in your DAW. Layer them joints up, and then it sounds like a bunch of people clapping, and you good. Put some chorus on that thing, and it sounds like multiple people clapping. Or you can just buy samples. You know, yeah. 6 flat 6 5. Right. Oh. To the 1. Yeah. Word. 6 2. You know, it's common stuff, man. Everything don't have to be super crazy, groundbreaking chord progressions. What's your go-to shout progression? Man, y'all asking stuff that ain't even got nothing to do with the. I don't even really do praise breaks like that no more. I play at a CCM church. So, just keep it simple. Like, I like to alternate from the regular walk. You know what I'm saying? Let the bass player do their walk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm super rusty, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Or yeah, man, I gotta go practice first before I come back with some more shout progressions. It's literally been I haven't done a praise break since January 2020. It's been crazy, yo. I'm trash, and I'm not even gonna act like come on here, man, embarrass myself. Oh man. Speaking of shout, I need the 3 6. Come on, Dot. You need to sign up to the academy and get you a one-on-one. Then we could talk about it there. But I got you. I'll show you a little bit right now. Minor progression, 6. Yo, man, y'all talk about praise breaks, man. The lesson on chord progressions for worship. Man, y'all tripping. Yo, who want to get on a live? Who want to get on this live? Let me see if I can make sure I got my situation. Oh, nope, that ain't it. All right, I got my green screen. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can get you guys someone on the line. It's a shout session tonight. Yeah, y'all telling me what to do. I respect it. All right, let me see. Come on, man. Y'all gonna use them super chat, man. Go send a super chat. Stop playing around. Some support, man. Y'all getting all this free game. Oh, you on the clock and you on watching YouTube on y'all disrespecting y'all employers. Yo, who wanna come in and chat for these last couple minutes? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this lesson, man. You know, every lesson don't have to be super like groundbreaking, game changer chord progressions. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what the internet wants y'all to believe, man. But you know, we gotta do things to reel y'all in. But that stuff ain't what you need. You need stuff like this that you can actually use in a service, man. And sometimes it's just reassurance, like, oh, okay, I already played those chord progressions Daquan was talking about. All right, I must be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you learn don't always have to be new. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to make sure that we're maintaining where we are and things like that. How can you flip and do chord progressions that, or you know, flip the chord progressions that you already know? Like Hunter, my boy Hunter, one of my course students, he was like, all right, 7-6-4-1. You know, I never played that combination before. I'm like, oh, okay. It's still the number system, but I never ever used that progression. Now I'm about to use that. Now I got to send him a cash app. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Mayor. You know what I'm saying? Hello, sir. Great content. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Baysham, that's fam right there. What's good, homie? Yes, sir. I know, preaching a sermon. Hold on, my jazz guy. Oh, nope. That's that jazz stuff. Baysham, you know about that. Worship progression for a song like Praise Him in Advance. I have tons of videos on chord progressions, man. Check out the if you go to the the playlist and check out chord progressions, those are all chord progressions that you can add to songs. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell my students in the academy. So if I'm doing this, matter of fact, let me go back to the yeah. So I teach you a video. Hey, what's up, y'all? Daquan here, DaquanBowens.com. I'm about to show you this crazy chord progression in F sharp. Right? Y'all get intimidated and try to learn all them damn notes, man. Chill. All you need, if you resonated with this part, that's all you gotta learn from the video, right? You know what I'm saying? So now, check this out. So like, all right, I'm in F sharp. Okay, that chord sounds like a 1. All right, so the 1 in F sharp is F sharp major. So the next time you play an F sharp, you can add that move, just that small section. Y'all be trying to learn the whole video and then you run away and get intimidated because you don't understand that it's the small pieces that you grab, right? And then maybe later your ultimate goal may be to learn that entire progression that I just played, but realistically, you might just catch this. Right? Because in every lesson that I do, there's more than one thing that you can take away from it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking about passing chords, I'm usually talking about other things in it as well. Like, you know, maybe, you know, passing chords sound great because of how you play the chords or something or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? I might be talking about worship chords like today, but then we might branch off and I might noodle around and hit a passing chord. You're like, oh, wait. Yeah, I'm about to get that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about taking it small pieces, and then once you get that little small thing, you spend time on it and then you move it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to learn everything in every single key, and that's not how you play in every single key or get better. You know what I'm saying? Just learn it, learn it, learn it. If it's fire, learn it. If it resonates with you, learn it. Don't worry about playing it in a song. Just learn it. And then once you get it down, then you start applying it to things later. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to probably be the only one to tell you that I used to suck too. I was trash. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be okay with going through the trash stage, the stage where people kicking you off your instrument, don't want to call you, don't want to play, they don't want you to play. You know what I'm saying? That's the normal progression. And if you're going through that right now, you good. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be disrespecting you though, but it's normal. Everybody sucks. Is that, sometimes we get confused because we go on Instagram or YouTube, you see the final product, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see the polish, but it takes work to get there, I'm going to be releasing a video on Christmas Day of me playing in church and butchering this outro. Yo, the whole band butchered the outro because we ain't listen to the music. And yes, I ain't listen to the music either, man. So I want to show that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we think that everybody's just born killing. Like Corey Henry sucked before. Justin Lee Schultz sucked before. Jesus Molina, I always call him Jesus, but he sucked. Mike Burrell sucked. Sean Wilson sucked. Corey Taylor sucked. Warren sucked. You know what I'm saying? I suck. We all sucked before. But the thing is, we stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my students in the academy, like I studied drop twos faithfully for a year. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. I studied drop twos for a year. I even canceled gigs. I was like, yo, I'm going to take this whole year off. This was like 2012. I took a whole year off from gigging and just did church. Now it's my source of income. And then I worked at this ice cream spot. And that was my income. You know what I'm saying? And all I did was practice drop twos. And that's why I'm so good at them now. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, right, that's it. Right? And guess where this all started from? This started from me. So I'm left-handed, right? But me really taking my left hand seriously, and I'm answering someone's question. Someone asked about left hand stuff earlier. I built my left hand, even though I'm left-handed, because I had an injury, a major injury on my right hand in 2009, my pinky. So my car broke down on the highway. I had my mom's car. It broke down on the highway. I had a Sidekick at the time, the Motorola Sidekick, and the battery was dying quickly. So the car died on the highway. The car died on the highway, and the mall was like, over to my right or whatever. But there was no way to get to the mall besides me hopping the fence, right? And the fence was loose, but at the time I didn't know it. So I was trying to charge my phone. I hopped the fence, and then I slipped over because the fence like went back, and then I fell, like this fence got like these little prickly things up top. I just fell, like bust my behind, right? And I hurt my ankle, right? And I was looking down, I was hopping like, oh, dang. I'm like, yo, and then I looked down, my hand was leaking. Like, it was like I got stabbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was open. Like, I could pull my skin back and see, like, the muscle and everything, and so blood was coming out or whatever. I'm running to, like, yo, I need somebody to call the ambulance, yo. I need to get to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So blood was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, you know, I had to get 23 stitches in my pinky. I had to get the Jordan. I had to get a Michael Jordan in my pinky. It was like a pitchfork. Like, it was cut all the way on the side. It went down, and it was up here. And then on the side, it was like another cut right there. And then it was cut all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? Just open. So I was out of commission. So that scenario, that crazy, that tragedy or whatever, all I had was my left hand. And at the time, all I had was music. Like, I had no PTO or no paid time off. It was my wife and I, we just moved into an apartment. I was 21. So I had to, like, get this bread, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I'm still doing gigs. I don't care. So I had to learn how to play it my left hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how my left hand really grew. So I took that time. I was like, yo, I need to still bring income in, and I need to like get my left hand right. So that's how I got it. Like, and that was part of the time when I started taking my left hand seriously, taking my playing seriously. And I was like, yo, I almost lost my whole finger. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to, like, it made me appreciate music more, and that tragedy made me my left hand better. I'm not recommending y'all like go hop a fence and break your right hand so your left hand could be sweet. You just gotta spend time with it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I know I'm, you know, rambling, but this is good word right here. I got in a band. I joined a band. That's how I built my left hand up. So, like, I was used to playing chords on my right, bass on my left, right? Playing in an R&B band. My brother was like, yo, they need a keyboard player. I was 16 at the time. Yo, they need a keyboard player. You come to rehearsal. That's it. I was like, all right, bet. Came to rehearsal. I'm playing left hand bass. My brother was like, yo, I got the bass. You play chords in your left. So I'm playing chords on my left. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, and it was tacky. It was very uncomfortable, but it took me being uncomfortable to get better. You know what I'm saying? Sucking, being trash, being terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, my right hand is, I don't know what to do with my right hand. So, you know, the other musician was like, yo, you hear that string line in that song? That's a prominent part. Play that string line with your right hand and play the main chord part, the part that's most recognizable in your left hand. And that's how I got my left hand sweet. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all issues can be solved if y'all stop being scary and just play in a band, play out. Church, even if you play gospel, you know what I'm saying, or you're a church musician or whatever, sometimes you ain't gonna learn all you need to know in real music situations in church because it's such a free-for-all. You know, you need structured gigs and structured performances and things like that. And a lot of the stuff that you suck at, you will get better at. You know what I'm saying? There's no incentive for you to be better because church is not really a structured environment musically. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can play a F minor 7 at any point because I feel like it, even though the song may not have an F minor 7 in it in church. But you can't really do that on a polished gig. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all just need to get a gig. You know what I'm saying? So is there anything else? Wait. Good vibe. 10th in the left hand. I know. Yo, Tim, Academy member. What's good, man? I just seen your post. Yeah. Better than me. Emmanuel was like, better than me with 2 hands. 10th and the left hand are no joke. Yes, Tim. Yes, they are. It's next level. Crap. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. You know, 2 days before the Christmas Eve. How did you discipline yourself not to learn a piece by memorizing as opposed to learning how to translate the progression to any key? Hold on, let me read that again. How did you discipline yourself not to learn a piece as opposed? If I'm understanding you correctly, Maurice, this is why it's better, man, if we can, talk in person. How did you discipline yourself not to learn a piece by memorizing? I don't really understand that. You gotta write that again. Maybe I'm slow. But you said transposing, I think that's what you mean, as opposed to learning how to translate the progression to any key. If I'm understanding what you wrote correctly, when I started learning ideas, I didn't necessarily, so like, right, for example, that. Oh, my bad. So I didn't do that. I didn't be like, okay, I learned this line in every key. What I did was figure out what keys had F sharp in it. F sharp has F sharp major in it. B has F sharp major in it. You know what I'm saying? And then what I did was take the chord, the progression that I learned, and I didn't think about transposing it and learning it every single key. No, I kept it in F sharp and figured out what keys had F sharp. And that's how I built my vocabulary. And then, did that same concept everywhere else. I hope I answered your question. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to clarify it. That was crazy. Oh, you must be talking about that left hand thing. That one hand moving like that. Yo, it took years, man. I'm not going to lie to you. It took years of playing, get my left hand up to speed and doing exercises like away from the piano. And this is what I teach in the academy as well. So like, I got to join the academy, man. Like what I would do is like my left hand is on like first 5 white notes of C major. What I would do is like my pinky, like press the pinky down without it ringing and without my other fingers lifting. This shit is crazy. It's so crazy. I'm cussing. You know what I'm saying? And then that middle finger, E, then pinky. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is harder than it looks because it's really about control. Your left hand can be just as flexible and limber as your right. You know what I'm saying? But you can't always be playing songs. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually study and build your technique. And a lot of this other stuff will be easier. Like I don't sit here and be like, oh, me practicing major 7, flat 5s, sharp 11s and stuff like that. I just learn how music works, right? And that's how these ideas come. So my point is I'm not sitting here practicing left hand drop 2s with one hand. I'm just able to do that because I developed my technique to be able to do it. Whatever I think, I can, for the most part, execute it in real time. You know what I'm saying? But that takes a lot of time. Dang, up at 68 people. That's crazy, man. Y'all is lit. Good vibes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Picking out the string parts is great ear training too. Tim, yes, it is. In the early stages of ear training, you're only used to hearing like maybe a piano. Like, so if you hear C in a piano, like C. So if I'm doing C on the voice, an untrained ear won't be able to hear a C as a different instrument, but it comes with time. So like, with my early stages, I couldn't hear a C when someone was singing it, but I can hear a C when it was played on piano. So it is good ear training to hear these pitches, the 12 notes in different tones, in different timbres, you know what I'm saying? Because that's next level right there, you know what I'm saying? Being able to hear pitches up higher on the keyboard, because sometimes that's not, it doesn't really translate, or these low notes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to hear the fundamental or the frequency, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's definitely good ear training. What are you thinking about in your right hand when you play chords in your left hand? My brother, come on, you preaching the word, Doc. All right, so I say this all the time in the academy. The most important notes in your chords are the 1, the 3rd, and the 7, right? Those establish the sound of the chord. The 1 is the root, the foundation, gives it the name. The 3 gives it the quality, major, minor. And the 7 gives it a major 7 or a minor 7 feel, right? Once you do that, everything else is color. So because of experience, I know what tones work with certain chords. And then based on where you play the chords, certain notes in that chords has more priority, if that makes sense, right? So for example, so if I'm playing, so let's play this B major chord, right? If I play, it sounds like a B major here, right? And I'm playing a B down here. If I'm playing an F, because the low sounding notes take priority over the high sounding notes, this chord can sound like an F chord. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where to play chords and things like that through experience. I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm not even gonna hold you. Anyway, let me forget all that. Forget all that. All right. So remember, I said 137 has the it gives the chord its foundation and its name. So if I establish that in my left hand, for example, like this B major 7, man, if I know I'm in the key of F sharp, man, I could just play upper extensions. A lot of it is experimentation, you know, and just experiment with notes from this chord. Maybe I can play the E flat and the B flat up top, you know, and just experiment with it. Maybe play notes around it, you know, but over time you'll develop your vocabulary. A lot of this stuff is experimentation and trying it out. You know what I'm saying? Music was created first, right? And all theory is explaining what is done, right? And focusing so much on theory is the reason why people are stuck, and there's limitations, you know what I'm saying? Bach and then was not thinking about like, oh, I gotta play a F chord because I played a C sharp or a C chord before that, you know what I'm saying? No, they just made music, and all theory is to make sense and to communicate what's happening. So don't worry too much about the why. It's feel first. Feel, F-E-E-L. Like, it's feel first, you know what I'm saying? If it feels good, if it sounds good, it works. Make it work, and then use theory later to make sense of it. But if you got the foundation in your left hand, the right hand is open for color. But learning songs, like I was saying earlier, learning different parts of the song. So for example, if you got a piano and then maybe there's a prominent string line, learn that string line. Strings and melodic instruments can give you a lot of information on what you can do over certain chords. And because piano has a lot of flexibility, we got two hands, you know what I'm saying? We can start to mimic other instruments. Like if you want to learn melodic things, you can listen to sax players, singers, what do they do when they're over certain chords, and then try to mimic that in your right hand. So your left hand would be the harmony and your right hand would be the melody. Whew, that's a lot. I'm tired of just I'm tired of playing the regular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords all the time. I want my music to have some soul to it, but not the basic chords, especially in gospel setting. So I'm glad you said that, Emmanuel. The soul is not in the chords. Soul is not in the chords. The soul comes from you. The chords sound trash because you haven't developed the skills to make those chords mean something. You know what I'm saying? Basics, triads are not trash. The way you're using it is trash. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Because remember, like I said earlier, if you were here earlier, everybody sucked at one point. I sucked. I still suck at certain things. You know what I'm saying? You, instead of thinking chords sound great or melodies sound great because of the placement. You know what I'm saying? Triads have a role. Major sevens have a role. 13 chords with the flat 5 and all that, they don't sound good all the time and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's how you use it. And it's simple things. You talk about something being repetitive. So if you're playing a triad in root position on the 1, the next time you play it in first inversion. It's really that simple. And that's all the variety you need sometimes. It's not adding other notes all the time. You know what I'm saying? We make music way too hard, man. Music is a community thing, and it's a language. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus more on being effective and communicating moments rather than just playing a bunch of chords. People don't sound good because they're playing chords. They're playing emotions. You know what I'm saying? Emotions coming out. If I want to create and this comes from experience and spending time with your instrument. You know what I'm saying? It's like a relationship with my wife. Like, I know my wife because I've been dating her for a long time, and I know what she likes. I know her body language. I know what works. I know when she's ready for me to, partake in that thing. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, you know what I'm saying? Because you're spending time with your spouse or your instrument, you know the signals, you know what I'm saying? So for example, like, I know what chords creates a dark mood because I study music, I listen to music. So for example, if I want a horror film, I know I play regular minor triads, right? And I know that if I play these same triads a major third apart, it creates that dark, eerie sound. You know what I'm saying? The next major third down is B minor. You know? Back to the, you know what I'm saying? These are major triads. These are just triads. I'm not playing major 7 flat 5s with the raised 11th, minus 13, all that. No, it's regular triads. But because these chords fit the mood that I'm intentionally trying to create, you got to get intentional with the music. You know what I'm saying? Chords, melodies are just notes. It's you that make them fire. You got to spend more time with music. That's why it's repetitive, because you don't have your vocabulary built. You're not spending enough time with the music. You know what I'm saying? And not when I say music, I'm not saying songs. Spending time with the instrument, figuring it out. So now, like, I played those notes low. Now here's what it sounds like higher. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It has a different feel lower. These chords have a different feel if I'm playing a consistent note at the bottom. I can't think of the term. Pedal point. You know what I'm saying? I know that pedal point and that dissonance, that dry rub, rubbing, like those chords rubbing against these chords, like this pedal point rubbing against these different chords is creating uncertainty. You know what I'm saying? That's because I'm spending time with music. I hear music. I'm listening to different styles of music. I understand what parts of the piano creates different moods and different feel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta study music, man. I hope that helps. Root knows, and I definitely misunderstood the question too. Yeah, yeah, me too. How do you recommend learning gospel jazz, if that works? Listen to music, just like I said earlier. Listen to music. How can you play salsa if all you do is listen to hip hop? You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna be great at hip hop or salsa music if you listen to hip hop. Hip hop. A lot of the learning comes from just submerging yourself in the culture. You know what I'm saying? I like Chick Corea. I like his electric band stuff, like the synths. So a lot of my soloing kind of mimics that. I'm a fan of Corey Henry, who's a fan of Chick Corea. His style, his soloing is reminiscent of Chick Corea. So I like how he phrases things, you know what I'm saying? So because I listen to him a lot, when I'm soloing in a way, it kind of sounds like the world of him. Not like him exactly. It's still me, but you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. It's still me and my voice, but you know what I'm saying? My point is you got to submerge yourself in the thing that you want to sound like. It's not about trying to learn the information, being in it. And then once you start to create, you'll create in that world because that's the sound you developed in your mind. This is all mental. It's more mental than physically playing. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff, bro. Thanks, Mike, man. Appreciate you, man. Can you play your favorite Christmas song? Oh. I don't really have a favorite Christmas song. Wait. I'm dreaming of a Christmas, just like the All right, now if I put that in worship. I would never do that. I like dreaming of a white Christmas, whatever that song is. I'm dreaming of a lot of stuff you can do with that melody. I was so glad I was awake for this. Oh snap, Jordan, that's what's up. I appreciate you. My apologies for the confusing question and thanks for the response. I'm just learning the keys, so I'm trying to avoid playing by memory and not really understanding. Okay, so Maurice, if you're still hanging, there's a process. You're probably doing performances way too early. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember growing up in church, man. I started playing at 9, or like really being serious at 9. I didn't play my first church gig or land my first gig until I was 17. So, however long that is, I can't do the math right now. 8, maybe 9. 8 years or so of me just learning, just sitting here, just dissecting things and just getting in the culture of playing, hearing it. You know what I'm saying? And when the musician didn't make it, that was my chance to go up there and execute and play those things that I learned. But I also went through the ranks of They didn't put me in the main service, you know what I'm saying? They put me in Sunday school, and I had to play one song, you know what I'm saying? Like I was playing Joy to the World in July, you know what I'm saying? That was just to even just get me used to playing in front of people and learning how to play, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to play before you're ready. But you gotta learn how to play your instrument before you can be ready to play at a performance level. And that's one of the bad things about church, you know what I'm saying? It's good because it's creating a consistent performance setting, but you start getting in the habit of always learning the next song. And all you're going to be good at is learning the next song. You're not going to be really good at playing your instrument. So I would recommend getting under someone that's better than you. You know, internet is cool, but you got to be face to face. It's something about that connection where you can touch somebody and see them in person, or you know, and then with that you can do maybe like a live one-on-one session with your boy, me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and just like with babies, man, babies learn how to speak before they understand what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? My first song was a pop song. I learned this at 9. Right? I learned it from memory, muscle memory. That's the best way to learn at first. I did not know the notes. You know what I'm saying? It was just patterns. I remembered the pattern. Okay. Now I'm like, yo, all I did was play arpeggios of triads. That's how easy that was. But I learned the why later. But I learned it because I liked it first. You know what I'm saying? So play stuff. Don't worry. You trying to make sense before you need to. Who cares about theory? Theory is overrated, man. Just play it. If it feels good, learn it. Play it. You're in the vocabulary building stage. You know what I'm saying? You can still play in church, but you got to be okay with being trash. All right? Because trash is temporary if you're practicing, and your environment is gonna help build you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta. It's all about the environment, homie, and people pushing you. Like, yo, you suck, but I love you enough to tell you you suck, so you can get better. That's the vibes you gotta hear. Someone told me, someone told me I was the weakest link in the band. That hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was like 15. You know what I'm saying? And them same people told me that I couldn't play gospel. And yet, I'm hitting 60K, close to hit 60K, teaching the genre that people said I sucked at. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right, anyway. This was therapy, man. God bless you. Thanks, man. Michael Meyer vibes. Yes. Oh my God, very inspiring. You are blessed, so blessed. Thanks. That's true, man. Yes. Knowing your instrument and the different voicings and inversions are subtle, but make a big change. Yes, sir, man. Andrew. Yes, sir. That was profound, man. Yes, sir. I agree with this thing, this sentence. Hold up. Yeah, right here. 100%. Awesome. Dalton says, awesome, thanks. So after listening to a lot of gospel and jazz, how does that translate to actually doing it? I can hear these chords and all, but I don't know how to translate that. So it really comes down to how you practice beating. You know, I teach how to practice in the academy, or I have 4 tips for that, you know. But I'll give you some gems, man, right now. It really comes with taking small pieces. Is, you know, really building your vocabulary and taking small pieces of something that resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? Not the whole pie. Just take a slice. 1/16 of a slice. This is the whole pie. 1/16 of a slice is, oh snap, that's it. I'm gonna do that. Play that in every key. know, take these little small pieces and then incorporate it in it, because a part of translating it is knowing the feel of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, how can you play salsa if all you listen to is hip hop? You know what I'm saying? You got to study how the phrasing, get into the world, transcribe. If you can transcribe it, that helps a lot too. So I learned a chicoria, got a match. I learned the intro. You know what I'm saying? So I learned his phrasing and things like that because I transcribed it. I'm rusty with it, but that helps. You know what I'm saying? So, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yeah, that's a dope song, but I don't really know it. So you know, oh yeah, my babe is here. I don't know if she's still here. Let it snow. Let it snow outside in the, but the fire's blazing so baby, snow, woo woo, let it snow, let it snow. That Boys II Men joint, that's my joint. Hey, you got a voice, man. Stop lying, man. I ain't got no voice. What software are you using for your laptop? So I got everything running on main stage, but I'm using the Ravenscroft 275 piano. Kind of piano overrated. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's all right. And then I got some stock sounds from main stage. So I know how to play in all keys, but I don't know how or what I'm playing. So if you know how to play in all your keys, you don't know what you're playing, then you don't know how to play in all your keys. You just developed habits. You know, you developed muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? Part of knowing how to play in your keys is understanding what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? People think you can sound sweet, but don't really know how to play a key. It's the feel and the knowledge working together. You know what I'm saying? Your skill level is based on what you know and can apply at will. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I teach all that in the academy. I teach you the number system, how to build chords, all that. Y'all be trying to get the free version. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing it the way you've been doing it, you're going to get the results you've been getting, period. But you got to learn. You got to learn how to speak the language. It's a language. You know what I'm saying? What do they call people who don't speak proper English? They call them illiterate. You know what I'm saying? We got 2022, man. We got to stop being illiterate musicians, man. Learn our craft. You buy cheap, you buy twice. Shout out about she. And that's. See, here's the thing. I'm where I'm at now because of the environment and surrounding myself around people that I wanted to be like. When I was trying to do stuff on my own, I hit brick walls, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at some point, man, you gotta stop thinking that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a quote that I used to live by, but it's not right. It's called it says knowledge is power. Right? So knowledge is power, which is if you if you have information, you know, that's cool, right? But that's not really true, because check this out. If knowledge is power, why do you still suck? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Why are you watching videos? You know what I'm saying? If knowledge is power, we literally got the knowledge here on our phone. You know what I'm saying? We got knowledge on the internet. Everything is a click away, and yet people still suck because knowledge isn't power. You know what I'm saying? It's application. You know what I'm saying? You got to do. And there's no incentive to do if no one is there to be like, yo, that's wrong. You suck. Get your ish together. This is how you play it. You're playing with two keyboard players. You got to play the right chords. You can't play in this area when you got the guitar player playing here. You got to play a little higher so you're not clashing. Don't play the bass lines. You can't, YouTube ain't teaching you that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are left up to your own desires to pick stuff. And if you knew the answers, you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the reasons why you continue to stuck is because you keep doing the same habits that's keeping you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Try something different. You know what I'm saying? Start your New Year's resolution early. Get nice. And I'm not just selling to you. I really want to help. But this is also how I live and how I take care of my bills. It's not just, you know, just giving out free information for the sake of it. This is a business, but I don't mind helping my people. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, free 99 is not cutting it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is the reason because there's so much information. You know what I'm saying? My wife, yo, she get on me all the time when I'm talking to my kids. Yo, we go to our favorite ice cream spot. She's like, yo, I go there and tell them, get what you want, right? It takes us forever to pick because there's 50 flavors, 50 plus flavors of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? But when my wife goes to take them to ice cream, she'll be like, yo, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, pick. Yo, they answer in like 2 minutes. Oh, strawberry, bang. We get our ice cream and we leave. You know what I'm saying? This is basically analysis paralysis, you know what I'm saying, where you overthinking stuff and you making it hard because of whatever reason, and then you overthink it to the point where you're not going to execute. You know what I'm saying? It's about execution. It goes back to what I was saying about that quote, knowledge is power. It's not, because it's so much. You know what I'm saying? It's about application. So you gotta make the sacrifice and invest in yourself so that you can really grow. A lot of y'all stuck because you're not investing the right way. You know what I'm saying? I started to play the piano at times, but I get discouraged when I watch how great you play. So I have started playing the piano, but at times I get discouraged when I watch how great you play. If you're just now tuning in, go back and check out what I was saying about everybody sucked. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare your day 1 to my day 5,096. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing longer than you. I'm supposed to be better than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing longer than you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and this is why you got to get off the internet. The internet is a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is great, and it's also destructive. Social media is destructive. Instagram is destructive. Like, it's not helping you. You know what I'm saying? Because comparison creeps in. That's unfortunately a lot of things that happen. Like, I don't follow everyone because psychologically it's draining, and it's going to make you feel like, you know, you got to keep up. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good place to be. And I'm telling you right now, you know, I don't feel that way. I embrace everyone. You know what I'm saying? You can learn. I can learn from everybody. Don't feel that you don't have anything to say musically. Everybody has something to say. So, like, don't feel that way. Don't compare yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can only compare yourself to who you were yesterday. If you were trash in C major scale yesterday and you killed it today, that's a win. You're better than who you were yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, there's always someone better than you, but can't nobody be better than you at telling your own story. So focus on telling your story, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is there any technique to learn how to play all 12 keys? Yes, join the academy. I have lessons on that, right? Get in the environment that's going to help you grow. And I touched a little bit on that earlier. I really love gospel, but I don't understand what is gospel fundamental or how to make piano sound. I talk about this in the academy as well. Some of this stuff you just really need that one-on-one, that and get that next level encounter with me. You know what I'm saying? YouTube ain't gonna cut it. Yeah. This chat is really delayed. Yes, it is. Hard question, but you might have to save this for a paid class. How do you compliment a singer doing a singer solo? Oh yeah, that's paid level. What's a good string and piano sound combo? I mean, it depends on the board. You buy cheap, you're gonna buy cheap. Gonna have to steal that one. Just give me credit, Doc. It's always necessary to know all inversion to all 12. All right, so it's my last one. Is it always necessary to know all inversion to all 12 keys? Listen, there's so many chords, man. Here's the thing. When people say play in all keys, that is a flawed statement. Nobody plays in all keys. You know what I'm saying? And because there are more scales than just major and minor. If you say you play all keys, that means you know how to play in whole tone scale, you know how to play in diminished, you know how to play in Phrygian, Dorian, you know how to play you know how to play in Locrian, pentatonic. You know all the chords for those scales, the diatonic chords for those scales. Nobody knows all those chords, so you don't know how to play in every key. So stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? There are more keys than 12. There are more keys than major and minor. And the key is the chords and the scales working together to create a sound, right? So that's what a key means, you know what I'm saying? And there are 4 keys or 4 scales, popular scales that you should know, and the chords that go in those scales to create the key. And it's major, minor, harmonic minor, melodic minor. Those are the 4 most popular scales. And if you play in those and know the chords in those scales, you play in, you know the basic chords, but nobody knows how to play in every key. So like, don't put that unnecessary pressure on yourself. Upper structure is notes above the 7. So, you know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, those notes. So many people are going to be better than you, but they won't be able to be better at you than playing your own story. Everyone got their own musical thing to say, I thought that was deep, man. Yeah, yes. So, and better is subjective. Better is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Music, and that's the beauty and the curse of music. It's all subjective. Someone who you like is terrible. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, and I don't mind saying this, and I don't hate the player. I just don't resonate with me. Like Jesus, Molina, to me, like, he just plays. He doesn't play with any storytelling. He just plays a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't. But it's amazing to watch and it's amazing to look at. But there's no story behind it. So I appreciate the skill level because it's like freaking amazing. The stuff that he does, he just smiles and just kills. But it doesn't resonate with me. So to me, it doesn't mean he's bad. It just doesn't resonate with me. I prefer to listen to someone who tells stories, who makes me feel a certain way, not just playing a bunch of notes that I can't process. That's not music. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, people feel like that's what you have to do to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Most of your audience is non-musicians, and they don't understand that. I gotta learn that, man. So, yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all hanging, man. I got a wife who needs some good loving. You know what I'm saying? I need some Christmas yams. Trying to make baby number 3 tonight. How can you hear chord from songs when you listen? The number system and spending time with music. Each style of music has, each genre of music has certain elements and certain chord progressions and changes and inversions that you pick up on. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all, man, for hanging with me. You spent an hour and a half just vibing. Hope you guys learned something. Make sure you like, subscribe, and just share if you're new. If y'all part of the community, appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, so if you want to really take your plan to that next level, I could consider joining DB Music Academy. I have a sale going on, promo going on. Use Silent21. That you can use that to get 25% off the Academy, the annual or the monthly membership, and you'll get a free lesson along with that offer. So that's something you should take advantage of, man. Yes, sir, man. It's been 2 weeks. I'm going in tonight. I'm showing her all my tricks, and I'm married, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She about to get it. Oh, hold on. Let me see if she interested. Let me see if she gonna join in. Let me see. Let me call her up. See if she decent. We're gonna see what she got to say. I'm gonna put her on speaker. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hey. So let me call you. Cause you might not be decent. Hold up. I got something to say to you on live. They want to hear your voice.
Okay.
All right. Y'all gotta vouch for me. I'm trying to get them yams tonight. They're like, Daquan, and this is not the Daquan that I'm used to hearing. Hold on. All right.
Hello.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
So I got you on speaker, and on the live. So I told him I'm getting them yams tonight. So is it possible?
It's very possible.
Oh my Jesus, the yam is going down. So we cooking candied yams, and I'm going to candy those yams. Oh, shut up! Yo. Oh man, I love you, babe.
I love you too.
All right, I'll be up in a minute. All right, peace.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, it's going down. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, thanks for listening, man. All right. Yams. Oh, yeesh, it's gonna be a good night. All right, y'all. Man, I love y'all. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, man, this was fun hanging, man. I'm trying to, in 2022, I'm trying to make this a weekly thing, man. Yeah. Oh, the third child. Yo, man. I'm teaching y'all piano, man. We all vibing, hanging. Man, Christmas coming early for your boy, man. I gotta wait for these kids to go to sleep. My son and my daughter and then my dog. They need to go to sleep. So we're gonna be clapping. So somebody asked about shout samples. Shout samples, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be clapping tonight. My wife and I gonna be clapping tonight. Maybe I might bring the mic up and sample them clapping that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna sell them. Yo. All right, yeah, you're right. I'm out. It's yam time. All right, peace out, y'all.